book, chapter, verse is a fine principle. If you don't have a book, chapter, and verse for it, if there's no Bible authority for what you're teaching, then you don't need to be teaching it that way. Book, chapter, and verse can be taken to obvious extremes. Like if you wanted to insist all you can do is get up and read scripture, and that's all, I mean, that's book, chapter, verse. But we know that the prophet Ezra, he would read the scripture and also give the meaning. So we can read scripture and we can summarize it. As long as it matches the meaning of what the verse is saying, then that's acceptable. Book, chapter, verse is not something for you to use to defend when you're acting in unethical ways. And, well, you can't find a verse that explicitly tells me I can't do it this way. This is a random hypothetical. Like if someone comes to you and you're a minister of a congregation, they say, I'm struggling with alcohol. And you get up the next morning and you call them out by name and condemn them. You can say, well, there's no book, chapter, and verse that says I can't do that. Like I have to expose, false doctrine. I have to expose sin. I have to do this. I have to do that. You don't have to do it that way. And the second someone gets in the pulpit and condemns you, then they're gossiping or they're doing this. They're not doing it in a brotherly way. Like hypocrisy is a scriptural problem. Like if we can't reason through the way you're treating people is not the way you want to be treated. If we can't reason through that without hiding behind, well, you don't have book, chapter, verse. If we can't make distinctions between people who know that they're preaching things that are not true and people who are indoctrinated and treat them all as if they're evil, demonic liars, if we can't make that discernment, and even so, if we want to mistreat people and return evil for evil, regardless of their situation, that is violating a scriptural principle. If people who aren't Christians are telling you, hey, this isn't ethical, and we can't live by a higher standard than people who aren't Christians, then what are we even doing? I'm going to keep this short. This is the last word. I'm not an elder. I don't have to have a good reputation outside the church. Why do you want to have a bad reputation? People might be your enemy in some regard because you speak the truth, but you don't have to make them hate you. This immature cage stage stuff is just worse than useless. It's harmful.